Going fishing again? Well, don't get so upset that you forgot about dinner. Oh, hey, Estelle. Already feeling tired out? Not really, just relaxing in the room. I just want to get outside for a bit. Alright, well, try and get back before dark. Muss ich dann da hinten hin, oder? Ah, hier war ja. Ah, what a pretty sunset. It's just like that time. The sky, the sunset, the water is all just like before. Everyone's having fun, but it's not really the same at all, is it? I'm hopeless, aren't I? I made up my mind to chase after him at my own pace, but... Mom and Joshua must be laughing at me. That's right, I did play it once during the dream. I wonder if I can do it again. Huh? That was really pretty, Estelle. Kevin? I came by cause I was curious who was belting out the melodies. Gotta admit, I didn't think it would be you. So I guess you do have hobbies other than sneakers and fishing, huh? Harmonica playing is kinda out of a character for me, huh? Nah, not hardly, it suits you. Gotta be honest, I think you're better at fishing, bud. You can just come out and tell me I'm bad. Even I don't think I'm really good at this. You made a couple technical mistakes, sure. But what matters is music, and the music is the heart. And the little performance of yours carry your heart, trust me. Oh, thanks. Mind if I get a little closer? Sure, go ahead. Got a question I'd like to ask you. Estelle, what are you gonna say when you meet this boyfriend of yours? From what I've gathered, he left under what we might call circumstances, heavy ones. Even if you finally catch up to him, have you thought about what you're going to say to him after all this? I'd convinced myself I was going to drag him back even if I had to pull him by the hair. But I don't think I can really do something that forceful or crazy. To be completely honest, I don't know if what I have to say will even reach Joshua. And even knowing all that, you're still set on finding him? Yeah? I thought a lot about Joshua's situation and my own failings. No matter how hard I try, though, the words to deal with it all don't come to me when I just sit around. So I'll just let the words come when I finally meet him. What? After all, my feelings aren't mine alone, right? There's something that grew between Joshua and I when we were together. So I think I'll only really be able to find those words once I see him again. Once we meet, our hearts will do the talking. That's why I refuse to worry about that until we find him. I mean, sometimes I get a little sentimental, sure, but let's just call it ladies' privilege. Oh man, that didn't go according to the steps at all. What? Step 1, Estelle is all sentimental and down. Step 2, Estelle worries about coming from me. Step 3, I follow up nicely. Step 4, Estelle starts feeling better and her opinion of me rises sharply because of it. See? Profit! That was the brilliant plan I was aiming for, but someone who skipped steps 2 and 3 and thus 4, I think. Sorry. You're still a good priest, Kevin. You do pay attention to people with worries like me. Well, it's true that's part of a priest's job, but I gotta admit I was paying attention to you for a reason that are more personal, Estelle. Huh? What are you... Hold that thought. What? No, what is it? Not sure, it looks like a boat's approaching, and I think someone's inside it. What? Ein toter Kurt. Kurt? God damn it! I patched him up as best as I can, but his wound's pretty serious. You'll have to stay bedbound for a while. Poor Kurt. Never thought I'd see the day where Kurt got thrashed like this. The hell happened? Kurt and his team were really close to finding the society's base from what Lugren told us. Which means Annalise and Kana and Grant should have... Oh no. This is bad. I called Luke on the inn's phone. He's contacting the other branches and the Royal Army now. But, if things have gone wrong, unless the others will... We know. Don't panic. We need to get out of there and do what we can. Problem is, where the hell the Kurt boat flowed in from? It is curious. Malaria Lake has no inlands or reefs, correct? That's right, it's tremendously deep, so it must have floated in from another shore. It could have been very hard to divine precisely which shore, though. Yeah, the lake is huge. I guess we could have to ask the army patrol ships to help too, but... Kurt! This is Estelle and Agate, everyone. This is the Kingfisher Inn on the lakeshore in Bosa. You drifted here on the waves, you thought all gold. The Kingfisher... Yes, I see. I remember my teammates and I infiltrated the Society's base. And then I... Kurt? Don't tell me. Damn it all! To have my memory stolen not once, but twice! Ugh. I knew it. Society has intruded upon your mind once again. Sin, please, use your chi on me as you did last time. Otherwise everyone else will... Last time was a desperate improvisation. It won't be able to restore memories locked away by hypnosis. Besides, with your injuries... No, we cannot risk it. But... In that case, let me try something. Bruh. And you are? Kevin Graham, grassroots of the church. Think Annalise might have told you about me. Ah, yes. Hang on a sec, Kevin. You can do undo hypnosis? Well, don't know what I could do about any nasty stuff that's swarmed its way into the subconscious, but... I think I can manage a little something if it's just some kind of block on his short-term memory. Doesn't seem like it's been that long since he was hit, so... Oh, neat. Is this an example of thaumaturgy, the secret arts of the church? You might call it that. This might feel like your head's getting kicked by a mule repeatedly. I'm guessing you don't care much, though? Not at all. Please do what you can. Alright. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this concentrated septium. Wow. So pretty. Silver reflection of the conscious will, black luminance of time's flow. By your opposing natures I divest the mortal man of the ties which bind his mind. Kurt, you okay? Yes, I think so. So much is returning, as though a mist is clearing from my mind. Just let the fog clear and remain calm and relax. Whatever you do, don't try to look into the darkness that lies beyond. Yes, I understand. I see what you meant when you warned me this would be unpleasant. This is my ego, isn't it? You can tell I'm surprised. I'm proficient in meditation, remember? I'm fine. I think I remember enough now. Really? Great. An impressive technique. You really are more than just a skirt-chasing priest. Well done, Kevin. Come on, don't inflate my ego too much here. I mean, a little sure, but not too much. Anyhow, Kurt, what do you remember exactly? Well, the Society has a base on the northwestern shore of the lake. They've built some kind of research facility in secret. A research facility? When did they... How did they? The northwestern parts of the lakeshore are sparsely populated at best. Even so, guard airships do patrol over the area, don't? The facility is cleverly hidden. They project a dummy image into the sky to prevent aerial scouting. What? Well, that is an impressive feat. It's theoretically possible, but how would you? And if you approach by land, a deep fog springs up around you as you draw near. A fog. Sounds just like Roland. We brought through the fog and entered the facility, but then we were ambushed by a team of people calling themselves enforcers. They caught us completely off guard and crushed us almost immediately. I lost consciousness not long after reaching the boat. Damn my cowardice, abandoning Gran and Khan and Annalise like that. Kurt, don't worry about it, okay? We're going to save Annalise and all the rest. Estelle? Don't worry, Kurt, you told us everything we need to know to kick some fools around. Yes, on top of that, I suspect we'll have some help from the Royal Army. Leave the rest to us. Thank you. Forgive me, I leave it in your hands. Kurt? Don't worry, he's just unconscious. Anyway, sounds like we don't have time to stand around. Right. We need to get going before the army does. I said I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but... Yeah, I know. This is going to be the most dangerous thing we've ever done, by a lot. But you know what? I was prepared to settle things with the society one way or another. It'll just happen sooner than I thought. Estelle, well, I think that was the shortest vacation in history. Nah, we got plenty of rest. Now it's time to gear up for the real fight. There is a problem. A small army of us going together would stand out too much. It would be best to send a smaller group, I think. Yeah, good idea. Hey everyone, do you mind if I pick a team like I did back in the ruins? As you did beneath Bronson, I think it's for the best. I'd be happy to come along. Sure, I don't mind. I won't hold any grudges if you don't pick me, though I do wanna bust some heads. Of course, though, you will naturally ask me to come along. If you need someone who can heal injuries, I will be happy to come along. I can help with machines and stuff, I think. Thanks, guys. Sorry to spoil the fun, but do you mind picking me first? Huh? From the sound of it, unless and your friends are in the society's claws. If they've been given the same treatment Kurt, way or worse, what'll you guys do exactly? I see a good idea. Yeah, good point. Looks like you're no matter what, Mr. Priest. Thank you. We should be thanking you, Kevin. Okay, let me pick the rest of the team. Natürlich Chloe zum Heilen. Ich glaube Sin. Ich werde zwischen Sin, Eggert und Olivier. Eggert und Sins Ding ist halt einfach, S-Craft ist einfach gut. Genauso wie Olivier. Die drei haben flächendeckende S-Crafts. Das heißt, wenn wir Shining Bombs jagen, sind sie tot. Natürlich Eggert als Tank oder Sin als Tank oder Eggert. Aber wenn wir wieder eine Gospel zerstören müssen, ist glaube ich eher Let's do it! Wobei, wir haben Sin schon länger nicht mehr mitgenommen. Ja, nimm mal Sinn mit. Der nicht. Ja, der hat fast etwas höheren Angriff als ich. Und Verteidigung hat er. Ist er auch an Paar. Natürlich nicht mit mir und Kevin. Die muss ich dann noch die anderen reinschmeißen. EP-Cut. Impede. Ja, er musste noch was Ding kaufen. Move 4. Was du brauchst. Heilen brauchst du sowieso nicht. Preußen ist schön, dann lass das mal drin. Das heißt, du brauchst Move 4, Impede 4, Defense 4 und EP-Cut 4. Das heißt, wir gehen nochmal nach oben. Nach Bose. Wir dürfen nicht nach Bose. Auch geil. Mann, sure is quiet. You think we'll be able to see the beach soon or something? We should be moving in the right direction, I think. There's little need to worry, we will get there. Besides, check out that moon. This is the sort of night you want to take a girlfriend out on a date, really. And someone's as mellow out as ever. But, do you actually have a girlfriend, Kevin? Despite what you might think, I have at least one candidate in each town on the continent and... Candidate, meaning you don't actually have one. Come on, at least let me finish bragging. Now, Kevin, why are you out here on your own still? This is becoming kind of a big deal and you have been no backup aside from us. Are the grassroots kind of understaffed? Well, the situation's kind of complicated. I got dispatched out here on my own at first, yeah. If stuff really hits the road thingamajigger, though, some of my buddies might fly out here. Oh, okay. So the grassroots job is to retrieval of artifacts, right? More accurately, investigation, management, and retrieval. And retrieval usually means recovering it from someone. The The church has forbidden the average citizens from owning working artifacts, and most nations agree on let us work. But what's all with the locking down? Seems like a lot of effort for old machines. Okay, so, thing is, there's lots and lots of different types of artifacts, right? And nobody really knows how or why they work yet. Despite that, they do work, and depending on how you use them, they can have absolutely crazy abilities. What do you think has to happen when you put infinite cosmic power in the hands of your average citizen? I can guess, but what? The biggest thing is actually obsession. They can't resist the seduction of power and inevitably use the artifact for nothing good. Seriously, always. We've seen it happen time and time again throughout history, sadly enough. Estelle, you remember Mayor Dalmo well enough to know what I'm talking about, right? It's true, Mayor Dalmo did seem terribly cruel when he showed his true face to us. He seemed like a man who had cast aside anything we would consider moral restraint. Holding absolute power gives people a warped sort of confidence, erase the ability to control himself. It's the mission of the grassroots to stop that before it happens. Ain't always the prettiest job in the world, but... Really? Hey, even the Bracer Guild has stuff they can't talk about publicly, right? It's not any different than that. No. You got me down. Hey, I suspect we're close to the base. No, we really got no choice but to blow on ahead. Yeah. Stay alert, everyone. They might try to ambush us. Lakeside Laboratory. Hey! Looks like you made it through. Alright, we've arrived. I don't see anyone around, but, well... Yeah, nobody let your guard down. First order of business, I think, is giving the building a head and scouting out. Let's not forget who our enemies are. If we feel we are in danger, we should not hesitate to retreat. Yeah, good point. Okay, wir können uns nur ausruhen. Warum haben die direkt hier am Ufer ein Ding gebastelt? Also wir haben mal geschaut, das sechste Kapitel hat anscheinend keine Shining Pumps. Fällt mir ein, was hast du eigentlich? Okay. Ja doch, Olivia hat das Ding. Nein, Olivia hat das Ding. Goddammit. Ah! Action 3. EP 3. Habe ich nicht. HP. Mind 3. Defense 3 und Phantom Pain. Okay. Aber nur wenn ich Angriff raushaue. Dann lernen wir noch. Okay. Dann das nice. Shadows Beyond Hellgate und Sobler. Nice. Earth God haben wir auch. Was wie Crest und La Crest, aber er hat ja